You've been here before, more times than you'd like to admit. You start with motivation, energy, and a clear plan to change your life. You tell yourself this time will be different. This time you'll stay consistent no matter what. For a few days, maybe even a week, everything feels under control. But then something small happens. You feel tired, you get distracted, or you miss just one day. That one missed day turns into two, then three, and before you know it, you're back where you started. It feels frustrating, almost like a personal failure. But here's the truth: most people never fully understand. You are not the problem. The system you're using is broken, and until you fix it, this cycle will repeat no matter how motivated you feel. What if everything you've been taught about success is incomplete? What if the reason you keep failing has nothing to do with effort and everything to do with structure? Right now, your life is not shaped by your biggest goals, but by your smallest habits. The tiny actions you repeat daily are quietly building your future, one decision at a time. In this video, you're going to learn a system that removes the need for constant motivation, a system that works even on your worst days. And if you apply it correctly, it doesn't just change what you do, it changes who you are. Stay until the end because the final concept is where most people fail, even after understanding everything else. We naturally overlook small actions because they don't create immediate results. Reading one page doesn't feel like progress. Skipping one workout doesn't feel like failure. But that's exactly how habits work. They operate silently in the background. Every action you take is like placing a small bet on your future. One bet doesn't matter, but thousands of them define your outcome. Over time, these small decisions stack into something powerful. This is why success often looks sudden from the outside, but in reality, it's been building quietly for months or years. The difference between where you are and where you want to be is often just a series of small, consistent actions. Imagine improving by just 1% every day. It doesn't sound impressive, it doesn't feel like progress worth celebrating. But over time, that small improvement compounds into something extraordinary. At the same time, getting just a little worse each day leads to a slow decline that's easy to ignore until it becomes serious. The dangerous part is that both directions feel the same in the moment. There's no immediate reward for doing the right thing and no immediate punishment for doing the wrong thing. But time magnifies everything. This is why your habits matter more than your intentions. Goals give you direction, but they don't give you consistency. Everyone has goals: lose weight, make money, be successful. But having a goal doesn't mean you'll achieve it. The problem is that goals focus on outcomes, not processes. They tell you where you want to go, but not how to get there. When you rely only on goals, you depend on motivation, and motivation fades. Systems are what you do every day, regardless of how you feel. And when your system is strong, results become almost inevitable. The most powerful shift you can make is changing your identity. Instead of focusing on what you want to achieve, focus on who you want to become. When you say, I am someone who shows up, your actions begin to align with that belief. You stop negotiating with yourself. You stop relying on willpower. You simply act in alignment with your identity. This is what makes habits stick long term. Every action you take is a vote for the type of person you want to become. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to be consistent. When you act in alignment with your desired identity, you reinforce it. Over time, these small votes build confidence and self-trust. And once you trust yourself, discipline becomes easier. Every habit follows the same four-step loop. A cue triggers your attention, a craving creates desire, a response is the action you take, and a reward reinforces the behavior. This loop runs constantly in your life, often without awareness. Once you understand it, you can start to change it. Instead of reacting automatically, you begin to act intentionally. You don't need more discipline, you need a better environment. Your surroundings shape your behavior more than your motivation. If your phone is next to you, you'll check it. If junk food is visible, you'll eat it. This isn't weakness, it's design. Change your environment and you change your behavior. Make the right choice, the easiest choice. If you want to build a habit, make it visible. Place cues where you can't ignore them. This removes the need to rely on memory or motivation. Your environment becomes a system that guides your behavior. The easier it is to see, the more likely you are to act. One of the most effective strategies is habit stacking. You attach a new habit to an existing one. This makes it easier to remember and execute. Over time, these habits build into powerful routines. Consistency becomes automatic. We are naturally drawn to things that feel good. If a habit feels like a chore, you'll avoid it. But if it feels enjoyable, you'll return to it. Pair habits with something you already enjoy. This creates a positive association. Over time, the habit itself becomes rewarding. Most people fail because they make habits too difficult. The solution is to simplify, reduce friction, and lower the barrier to entry. Focus on starting, not perfection. Easy habits are sustainable habits. Any habit can be scaled down to 2 minutes. This removes resistance and makes starting effortless. Once you begin, momentum takes over. The goal is not to do everything, it's to show up consistently. Immediate rewards reinforce behavior. Tracking progress creates a sense of accomplishment. Even small wins matter. These rewards build momentum and keep you going. You become like the people around you. If your environment supports growth, you'll grow faster. If it doesn't, you'll struggle. Choose your environment carefully. It shapes your behavior more than you realize. Bad habits are easy because they provide immediate rewards. Your brain prioritizes short-term pleasure over long-term benefit. Even if you know something is harmful, the instant reward keeps you hooked. The easiest way to break a bad habit is to remove the cue. If you don't see it, you won't think about it. This reduces temptation without requiring willpower. Change how you perceive the habit. Focus on the negative impact instead of the temporary pleasure. This weakens the craving over time. Increase the effort required for bad habits. Even small barriers can stop automatic behavior. This gives you space to make better decisions. Add consequences to bad habits. Accountability creates pressure, and pressure reduces repetition. Progress is invisible at first. You may feel stuck, but change is happening beneath the surface. Most people quit here, but this is where growth is building. Stay consistent and trust the process. Your habits determine your future. Every small action matters. You are building your life right now, one decision at a time. Right now, nothing in your life has changed. You're the same person in the same place with the same opportunities. But what you do next decides everything. If you close this video and do nothing, your life stays exactly the same. But if you take even one small action today, you've already shifted your direction. That's how real change begins, not with motivation, but with action. So here's your move. Comment below with the one habit you're starting today because writing it down makes it real. Like this video so more people can break out of the same cycle. And subscribe to the channel because this is where you don't just watch content, you actually change your life.